love it. I hate it. I love it. I don't know, man. Fuck. If this was all right, I gotta find a place to hold this. This is enraging, but also could be awesome. I don't know, man. First of all, look, if this was 10 years ago and you said to me, Robert Downey Jr. is going to be Doctor Doom, I'd have been like, the MCU does not miss. This will be amazing. But this is not 10 years ago. They haven't had a home run in a while. Well, they had one yesterday. Deadpool was great. And Spider-Man was great. Fine. And Guardians was great. But everything else has been fucking trash, right? But Robert Downey Jr. playing like a variant of Tony Stark is a good story. It's a good side story. Is it a good main story? Bro, don't spoil. Literally, it just happened. Anyway, this is live. We're live, Rafael Lopez de Oliveira. Rafael Fernandez. So, yeah, it's live. This is fucking nuts, man. I know. RDJ, as him playing, okay, so it'll be like a variant of Robert Downey Jr., of Tony Stark. That makes sense. Okay, sure. You know, he's the smartest guy, but he went evil. Okay, but can he still have the name Victor Von Doom? But he just has the same face? That's whatever. Maybe they don't. It's a horrible idea, but Robert Downey Jr. is a great fucking actor. So if anyone could pull it off, he could pull it off. Also, they got the fucking Russo brothers directing. This could be fucking awesome, or this could be the worst thing in the world. I'm furious because I love Dr. Doom. He's my favorite fucking villain, and they're not giving us the real Doom, but they're giving us Robert Downey Jr. I am admittedly, if you said to me, hey, we're going to give you Dr. Doom, Fantastic Four, Avengers movie, we're going to give you a Dr. Doom movie directed by Joe Schmo, and I'll be like, I rather have fake Dr. Doom with Robert Downey Jr. directed by the Russos than rolling the dice on some schmuck director, some fucking lady they just got. Come on. Some schmuck director. The Russos made up 2 nearly perfect Avengers movies and Winter Soldier. And Robert Downey Jr. is going to be good. Let me see if the comments, what are you guys thinking? Hey, fun fact, I don't know if you guys know this, but Robert Downey Jr. is the son of Robert Downey Sr. Thanks, Raph. I appreciate this message has been held for review. Let's see what that is. My butthole wasn't ready for this. I know. I'm gonna show that. That people need to see. That's a great reaction. RDJ from another multiverse. Yeah, I mean, I'm guessing they're not telling you the story. I mean, the movie's probably not even written yet. Also, the Kang Dynasty is out. So they were supposed to be doing a Kang movie, but that guy, he went to jail or something, or they cut his head off, so there's no more Kang. This is nuts. This could be great. My brother's going to hate it. My brother's going to call me tomorrow morning screaming how much he hates it. I hated it. But I want to be positive, but I think it could be great. Does Chris Evans come out as Human Torch? Nathan, I'm going to need you to not be talking about things that could be ruining things for people who didn't see things. All right, Nathan? It's still not even Sunday yet. Not everyone did the thing they need to do yet, okay? Let's keep it Kong. Raphael, I'm going to need you to tighten it up, buddy. This is a serious live. We can't be goofing off here, okay? Robert Downey Jr.'s Doom is crazy. Doom is my favorite. I hate it. I love it. I hate it. I just got to get myself in shape so I don't die. I got to see how they fuck this up or make this amazing. Robert Downey Jr. being back is a great thing. Oh, boy. I do love Marvel movies. Anyway, I don't know what to do. Anybody have any thoughts on this? Raphael, what do you think? Kong. I heard the guy from The Mandalorian might have come out as Mr. Fan. Yeah, Nathan, that is old news. Okay, look at my mustache. It's gray. I didn't shave. Look at me, I'm a fucking full mess. Full mess today. Anyway, how's everyone else doing? Any other big news? Any spoilers in your lives? I hate these glasses. Look at me. I'm like fuck off. At least The Rock isn't playing Doom. That's what I'm saying. look, they could have made some bad choices. I don't know or care about any of this. I just love Greg Stone. No, you know what? I'll tell you this, buddy. I knew that. And I appreciate it. There's 6 people watching this. What's going on? What do you care about, Raphael? What do you care about? Tell me what you, other than Greg Stone, which is highly appreciated. I just don't know what to talk about. My brother's sleeping, so I just threw this out on the internet. Saw your last AYG episode, and how was the mustache not grown back? I know. It is grown back. It's just full gray. See, look. There's hair. It's just like clear or white, like a polar bear. Also, I've been shaving it pretty tight. I just didn't shave this week. Yeah. Dude, name names. Wait, what? I forgot what we were talking about. Who am I naming names on? On who stole my mustache? Yeah, my children. The energy it takes to raise kids is... Also, guys, I'll tell you this. Right now, all I care about is making music. Since I started, I've been much less depressed. That's awesome, dude. I've been making music lately a lot, too. Wait. Oh, I have news for the 8 of you. Well, or the 6 of you. I'll tell you, this is very exciting. Man, I did an Instagram post about it. But the thing I'm the most excited about right now is I've been doing a podcast with Anthony DeVito and Allison Libby. And that's, I don't know when that's coming out soon, probably end of the month. I've never had more fun since Rad Dudecast days, which is my old podcast. I mean, really just having a fucking blast. They let me sing 3 songs on the last one. I don't even give a shit. I'm having a time of my life. This podcast is going to be... I've never been happier about anything. I can't wait. And it is too. It's 100% me. I get to be 100% myself. So it's either people are going to love it or they don't like me. And that's okay, because I can only give you what I gave you. What heroes have to come out in the movie? Chicks don't care. Oh, I missed this. Right now, Greg the Polar Bear Stone has a great name. Hell yeah, a new pod with you and Anthony. I'm excited. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, I'm so excited about this new podcast. I don't even know if I'm allowed to reveal. This is the real SDCC, the real Comic-Con announcement, all right? The real Comic-Con announcement is I'm doing a podcast called Talktown. That's right, Talktown. I'm revealing the name. Fuck it. With Allison Libby and Anthony DeVito. It's a town for talking. And you'll see when the first step comes out. I'm so excited about it. It's like the only thing I look forward to all week is to go do that. I guess also seeing my children. Yeah, new pod, Josh. We have 5 episodes filmed, recorded already. Anthony's just real slow about... I would have just put the thing out already, but he wants to take his time to make sure we do all the right things, like art. Not me. I'd have done it on a live stream. Finally, Talktown, enough with these fucking sites. Yeah, Talktown is a town designed by the 3 of us. So we are designing a town from the bottom up. All the rules are going to be different. The laws in Talktown are different. And I get to sing. They let me sing. I don't care. And I'm stoned the whole time, so who gives a shit? Greg, rate out of 10, how good is your opinion? And dismiss critics or whatever. How good was the new Deadpool? Nathan, this is a great question, and I love that you asked this. If Infinity War and Endgame, to me, were a 9 or 10, I would give it... No, it's like an 8. It's up there. It's great. It's so much fun. It's a good story. It's the best Deadpool movie. It's hard to really rate it if we were talking about it like that, because it's a Deadpool movie. And to me, sometimes breaking the fourth wall is a little easy. But they fucking nail it, and Wolverine is unbelievable. You forget that fucking Hugh Jackman, how we never got him full Wolverine. And you get him full Wolverine in this. You get him, Logan, he was full, but he was old. But this is him being full, and it's great. And there's cameos, but the cameos there's a reason for them, and I like that. New coordinates of space and time. I loved it, man. 8.7, I give it 8.7. I mean, I went in there tired, and I was like, I'm going to hate this. I know they're just bullshit hyping us. Opening scene, I was loving it. And the jokes were funny. And Hugh Jackman as Wolverine's unbelievable. I loved it. I'm so jacked. I was jacked. You're jacked. I'm jacked off right now. I'm super jacked off. Yeah, I mean, he's Wolf. I mean, you forget that, like, see, the fucking Wolverine in the old X-Men movies was, he was, they cut his dick off, right? What have you. But in Logan, he was unbelievable, but he was old, so you didn't really get to see Wolverine. But in the costume, and I saw the mask. I saw the mask in the previews, and I was like, eh. But when he puts it on in the movie, I don't know why, it looks better. It looks better. It looks perfect. It's great. It's fucking great. It's great. And there's a cameo in the movie. And it's not one that anyone would care about, but I thought was awesome. I don't know how to tell you. I don't know. I can't go any further without spoiling the movie. But it was not the one you would think. There's not a girl, but a woman in the movie that I went. This is great that this woman is in the movie. I saw your mask. My mask? Yeah, you probably did, Relb. Relb? Hey, Relb. Anyway, I don't know. That's all I had to say. So we can end this, or I don't know. We could just talk if anybody has anything else to talk about. I just had to go out and scream about Robert Downey Jr. Man, Doom. This is something. This is fucking something. Is Wolverine having his OG mask on the same as when Thor got his Stormbreaker? I like this more. I mean, I didn't really care too much about I'm not a big Stormbreaker guy. I'm more of a fan of it is, I mean, I would say it's up there with him putting on his OG mask is up there with Avengers Assemble. I'll say that. Not as high, but up there. Do you read comics? My husband read Dredd versus Batman. I do read comic books. I don't read them as much anymore. Because they did a Spider-Man thing in the early 2000s, which ruined Spider-Man for me, and he's my favorite. Maybe I deal with the devil, but I do try to keep up with it. I do love comic books. My whole life was comic books, forever. Will we get Iron Man versus Doctor Doom? No. That's why he's back. I think the path they go is Iron Man is not coming back in the multiverse. Robert Downey Jr. is a variant. He's going to be Dr. Doom, and then we get Reed Richards versus this Iron Man thing. Man, that's a thing, man. Robert Downey Jr. could nail this. Hopefully he's not. I don't think he's going to be jokey Robert Downey Jr. He's a fucking great actor. He's going to do it. Ooh, this message is held for review. That's always so scary. The Spider-Man thing they did recently is straight fucked up. I don't know what they did recently. Nathan, I've heard Ultimate. See, the last 3 years I have not done anything but raise children, so I'm out of it. But I heard Ultimate Spider-Man is awesome, which I didn't know they brought Ultimates back. What did they do that was fucked up? What did they do that was fucked up to Spider-Man? You could tell me. I don't really care. They've been fucking up Spider-Man since Brand New Day. Oh, I'll do this. When they made him do the deal with the devil, when they made the 2000s run of Spider-Man was my favorite Spider-Man of all time. And then he did a deal with the devil. That's so silly. He got legit ducked. No bullshit. Ducked. I'm guessing you meant fucked. Nathan, write it down. What happened? I don't care. Spoiler alert. I don't care. It's a comic. No one knows how to write Spider-Man. Only I know how to write Spider-Man. I'm telling you, man, I'm working on I got a new story I just wrote. I just wrote a multiverse story, which I was excited about. What's funny is there's 6 people here. There's not a lot of people. I could tell you my multiverse story, and who the hell would care? Because it's not like I have no connection with Marvel right now. I haven't written this thing out. This isn't going to happen. I could give you my fuck. If you want to hear my fan fiction story I just wrote, give me a hell yeah. Give me hell yeah. Nah, I don't want to tell it. It's too glad-handed. What else is everybody doing? Cat Dog. What'd your husband think about Dredd versus Batman? Let's go story time, Greg. We're all 6 people in a car in the light right now. You can say, all right. So this was my story I wrote. I didn't write the story. I just plot points I came up with. Magic. If you don't know Magic, she is sister of Colossus. She does magic. She's like a Doctor Strange type character. In her universe, she is fighting Mephisto, devil type character. I'm going to pause and read this comment. We'll come right back. I think it's like him and Mary Jane got caught in like a different time zone or some universe where there's only one guy alive and Pete's trying to take himself, Mary Jane, and the random guy back. Oh, yeah, I think I heard about this. They did like another thing with, they hate Mary Jane, they hate kid. Fucking, I don't give a fuck. All right, let me start over. I'll tell you the story I wrote down plot points for you, and we'll see if I'll actually write it. And I don't know if I do fear and fan fiction. Anyway, Magic is fighting some devil character, but she had kind of come out of this thing, and she's like the last line of defense in this dimension, and all of the people in this dimension have been murdered, or they're all been killed. Their souls have been taken by this demon Mephisto or the devil type character, and she calls a spell to bring the last of them to her to the fight. But then Mephisto goes, there is no one, they're all gone, right? But because she's doing this spell and she's kind of whatever, the spell brings people to fight in the universe who are the last people alive in their universe. So it searches all of the universes, and it gets people who've just all been, they're the last of them, right? So like it brings in Superior Spider-Man. If you don't know Superior Spider-Man is Spider-Man who's got the brain of Doc Ock, right? So he comes in, right? Then it brings in Warbird, who is Captain Marvel, and it brings in Luke Cage and Iron Fist. They were the two guys in there, and Logan, right? I'm spitballing. I'm not 100% sure who the full story is going to be. This is just still in the writing phase. But Superior, the thing I liked is, and they team up on their first mission, and they kill the demon thing, and then Magic, and they become this new Oh, and Cyclops and Jean Grey. No, just Cyclops. So I always wanted an Avengers team led by Cyclops. It's just a dream of mine because he is the greatest. He's one of the great leaders, but he should be leading an Avengers at some point. So now they all have a story, right? They're the last people alive in all of their dimensions, and now they're all brought together to fight this demon. They win, and now we start finding out about their stories, right? Cyclops' story, we'll start with him, he was mega anti-human, starting a war with them, but then they strike back. They kill all of the mutants except him and Jean Grey. Jean Grey loses her mind. She kills all of the humans, then kills herself, and Cyclops is left the only person alive. But because of that, and this happens almost like maybe, I don't know how long, right before he gets sucked in, his perspective on everything is, no, I don't, he is not anti-human. He's like, bring everyone together, because he's like, look what happens with hate. Hate killed everyone on my planet, right? So now he's the fucking thing. Superior Spider-Man, his thing is, he was there. He could have helped Peter Parker, the real Peter Parker, save his planet, but his ego didn't let him. But because he didn't, his entire planet dies. He's left the only one. So his great power, great responsibility moment wasn't his uncle dying. Is that this is when his story starts. He let his whole planet die. And so now he's becoming a better Spider-Man because he has the weight of, he let everyone die on his planet. Luke Cage and Iron Fist, I think, are going to be more fun, where they were just like, Doctor Strange sent them out, and then everyone on the planet died, and they were just stuck in space, like some weird thing, and then they get sucked in, and they're just two best friends who were like, what the fuck? I don't know. I got to work on theirs. But either way, this is an Avengers team brought together through extreme tragedy of all of their things. Anyway, I just thought of it. So that's about all I got on that. I don't know. I just realized that story just kind of, that's really all I got. So then that team, it's called The Last Avengers, I think was the name I kind of settled on. The Last Avengers, because they're the last of each of their planet. Now then they come to Earth and they solve mysteries, all being the last people from their planet. Let's see, is there anything else? I'd kill for Spider-Man sketch featuring Joe List and Karen Feehan. Well, that's, you gotta message them. I love Joe. Actually, Joe would look like a good Spider-Man. Ooh, someone's texting me. The problem this solves for me is that even the MCU characters didn't have a reason to care about Kang. Yeah, that's someone just texted that. Keith Robertson playing Cyborg is hilarious. But I think that's it for me. We did. I think I'm out of things to talk about. But I appreciate all you guys signing on and listening to this. And I'll tell you this, stay tuned. New podcast coming soon, Talktown. It's going to be, I don't know if that's the full official name, but something around Talktown. Town of Talking. Wait a minute. You got somebody else wrote something. Tyler Kellogg, Cyril mascots for the New Age cinema experience. I can't read. Would Ghost Rider show up later in the movie or nah? In my movie? I'll tell you this. I just had an idea for Ghost Rider. I'll tell you that later. I got to write that one down. That's not that good yet. Thanks, Baruch Lipkind. Feelings about the Spider-Man multiverse movie. I love seeing all of them reunited. Yeah, man, I love that. I love Spider-Man, and I love that movie. And fucking Green Goblin was unbelievable. But I'm going to say goodbye because I'll just do this all night. But I appreciate all of you. Good night. God bless. And if anybody has any money, I could buy me a new mustache. If anybody connects in the mustache world, I could use a new mustache. Ghost Rider and Deadpool movie would be crazy. It would have been crazy. I'm not going to say no spoilers here. Good night, boys and girls, and them, and a dog, and that one dog.